Good morning. Good morning. Today is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Again, hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving and that you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend, all the things, whenever you're watching this. But I am having a Friendsgiving with one of my good friends and one of her good friends. So it's going to be 3 of us total, should be. So I'm just going to take you guys with me as I buy a few things that I need and as I prepare the dishes and everything. So let's get into it. Made it to my destination. We are going into Dollar Tree out here. So I'm gonna look for a platter because I bought a charcuterie board option. So I'm looking for a little platter to put the charcuterie board on. So that should be fun. Not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed in Dollar Tree. I was expecting them to have a bit more. This was the only thing that I saw that I really liked, this silver charger, and I found it in their kitchen section. Everything else was not fitting the theme of what I wanted, and you guys will see that in a couple seconds. I saw these transparent trays. They looked a bit cheap to me, but I was comparing the size and the shape and the overall pattern to see if it was something I wanted, but I ended up just going with the silver charger. But what they lacked in cutlery and platters, they did have in decor. I found these cute Christmas tree ornaments and these adorable fall and Christmas-like decor items for your neighborhood and for your home. So I'll definitely probably go back to get some fall decor and some winter decor for my home. But overall, I'd say it was a successful trip. Got my things. It's windy now. I ended up just getting that silver charger that I saw in there because the other ones were giving very Christmassy, like there was too much Santa on some of those dishes, and that wasn't the vibe that I wanted. And the other ones, the clear plastic ones, were just giving like real cheap to me, and that's not the vibe that we're on tonight for our Friendsgiving. So I'm like, let me pick something that it looks a little more, a little more high class. It look like I can work with this, even though it's a little, I would prefer gold if they had it, but they had silver, and I didn't feel like going nowhere else. I mean, it's the weekend after Thanksgiving, so it's about 9:30 now, so traffic is definitely about to pick up. But yeah, I was like, I'll just get the silver one. Okay, so that's that. So now I have to pick up the charcuterie board at 1. So in the meantime, between time, I will be making the deviled eggs, which is the other dish that I am contributing to Friendsgiving. So you guys can help me, well, watch me as I prepare that later on, and I'll show you guys me picking up the charcuterie board as well. So yeah, back home I go. I am home now. Some time has passed, so I've gotten a little settled. Y'all, please forgive me. Some of this audio got a bit cut off. So just to speak you through this, I was just going over what eggs I was using. I had some farm fresh eggs that I had for a while. And in addition to that, I went to the store earlier to get some new eggs. As I go about the process, I'll let you guys know what it is, everything that I'm doing. I am not a chef by any means necessary. I am just the girl who has to cook to eat. I'm not a girly that be in the kitchen and whipping it up all the time. I'm really not. But that's just me. There's nothing wrong with that. And then I have gifts other places in the home. But yeah, so we're gonna get started. Got my pan. I don't have a method when it comes to boiling eggs. I know I've seen on TikTok where it has like that little thermometer sort of thing, like it's shaped like an egg, and you put it in when you boil your eggs, and it like turns red or something like that when the eggs are fully cooked all the way through, like hard boiled. I don't have that system with eggs. I don't know if it's just a intuition thing, like just the Holy Spirit thing, you know, like sometimes, especially with ethnic households, you're just raised, and especially being a woman, you're just raised watching and observing, and like it's just passed down generational. Like you just know when eggs are done, like, or you just know when your rice is cooked. Like it's like your own internal cooking thermometer. So again, I ain't Rachel Ray or who else. I don't have a time method recipe where it's like, oh, do a teaspoon of this and wait this long to cook that. Like no. I was raised in a Black household, and everything does not come with a recipe, and everything is not timed, but the food still turned out excellent. Like it's just the perfect thing. It's just the perfect thing. So I'm trying to figure out how many I want to make, because it's supposed to be just 3 of us. And you know, you do deviled eggs, and you cut it the 1 egg in half. So I'm trying to figure that out. If I have extra, that will be fine. A certain person loves my deviled eggs, and he'll be very upset if I didn't keep him some on the side. So I'll definitely be making extra and more beyond Friendsgiving. This is 9. Just put in 10. Let's see how that goes. Just so I can see what we're doing here. Got all my eggs in the pot. So I ended up adding an extra one. So that rounded out to about 11. So, yep. That y'all do as well, like adding salt whenever you're boiling something. Something I learned from my auntie and my dad, so it's just what I do. Like, I think the myth is the salt helps things cook quicker. I don't know if it's true or not, but again, one of those things, like, it don't hurt, you know? It don't hurt. So, there we go. So now, just wait until these eggs are done. Eggs are done boiling. Now I'm gonna let them cool off. You see that steam? You see that steam? Yep, they're done. So now I'm gonna let them cool off a bit, run some cool water over them, and then we'll get to the rest. And this recipe, I should say, is something my mom passed down to me when we would have family functions, you know, holiday time, Christmas time, just cookouts, birthdays, whatever. There came a time where she started doing deviled eggs a bunch. So over the years, I have sort of adopted that myself and took her little recipe and made it my own. So I don't do this all the time. I think cooking to like really love it, like there are some people who love cooking, you know, like they get so much enjoyment from making the food and from watching people consume the food that they make and create. Like it's a whole like passion project, right? And for me, cooking is like a job. Like it's another job, you know? So I'm definitely not that person that is extremely passionate about cooking. I do have a lot of people like that in my family though. Like my dad loves to cook, like my aunt and like my grandma. And but yeah, I'm not a person that not me. I again, cook to survive. We need sustenance and all the things like that. But as far as making meals that like I want people to have, like that's just, it's not my ministry, and that's okay. But I told my friend, I was like, you know what, girl, like I'm gonna do these deviled eggs because I love her a bunch. And honestly, when I like try not new things, but when I do things that people don't know that I do, like it's very sensitive for me. So I don't cook for people often at all. And I don't know, maybe it's tied to like a fear of people not liking what you create or whatever. But yeah, I was like, if I'm gonna contribute, then I'm gonna do this I know how to do, and it's pretty good. Like I don't have any complaints or whatnot. But yep, so deviled eggs it is. And now it is 12 o'clock, so I gotta get the charcuterie board around 1, so I'll probably leave in about 45 minutes or so to pick that up. Got my eggs all unshelled and everything. Now I'm gonna clean out my deviled egg dish. Yes, I do have a dish for deviled eggs. I guess a lot of people can't say that. But yeah. I have my bowl, which I'll be putting the mix in. So I'm just going to cut my eggs in half, drop the yolk in the bowl, and put my shell, put the white of the egg back. So I didn't film myself inside of Publix or me picking up the actual platter, but I do have it. This is it. It looks really neat and cute and all the things. So it's about to be 1:30 and our Friendsgiving is supposed to start at 3. So almost cutting it close a little bit. Be a little crunch for time, but it'll all be good and worth it and all the things. So yep, finally back in the kitchen. I just wanted to show you guys recipe that I typically use. So for the yolk, you put all the yolk in there, and of course got our 1,000 Island dressing. And the little surprise that I put in is some Heinz 57. Girl, what? Well, I promise it tastes real good. Let's start mixing it all up, and I will show you guys the end result. After adding the first batch of dressing and Heinz 57 sauce, I do a quick taste test to see if I need to add a little bit more. If you're doing this at home, you can do it to your liking. I like my eggs to be a good blend of sweet and tangy, and I also like them on the thicker side. But if you do this at home, you just make the eggs to your taste buds' liking. Now it's time to fill these egg whites. So I have the egg whites laid out in my platter, and please don't judge the middle, the center of the platter. I always save those as my taste test eggs. Those are the ones that come out a bit deformed. They don't look as pretty, so I usually save those for home. But yep, these eggs are coming along great. And here we are. The eggs are done. Well, at least almost done, because what are deviled eggs without paprika? At least not in my kitchen. They need paprika. So they are done now. Save the ones in the middle for home. So little taste test for the road. Thumbs up. So here is the charcuterie board. I bought this from Publix. Just in case you didn't know, you can buy charcuterie boards from Publix. You absolutely can. So on this I got, you can see, almonds, grapes, pepperoni, prosciutto. These are dried apricots up here, I believe. Grapes, cheese, Gouda, and I think that's like blueberry goat cheese, and some chocolate covered almonds here. So yeah, this is the plate. They say that it can serve up to 5 people. Obviously, that works in my favor. But that was the board, and I'm going to see if I can transfer it to this charger. Let's transfer. Transfer complete. I think it looks good, if I do say so myself. I am pleased. Y'all, I am so upset because I only got one clip of me and my friend at our Friendsgiving. I didn't get any pictures or videos of our layout, and that really upset me. But just so you guys know, we had our deviled eggs, the charcuterie board, we had chicken, fruit, sandwiches, and mimosas, which were amazing. But because I did not get any video footage or additional pictures, I just thought that you guys could laugh at me as I struggled to open this saran wrap, this plastic wrap, and get it over this charcuterie board. So feel free to laugh at my expense. This was my first year ever attending a Friendsgiving, and I 10 out of 10 recommend it if you have never participated before. It was so nice to be surrounded by like-minded women of God who pushed me towards my purpose And I left feeling so fulfilled, not just physically in my belly and my body, but also emotionally and spiritually. It's great to be on the same page with people who can encourage you and push you to be a better version of yourself. And I'm just so thankful to God for this year and the people that He has brought into my life this year. So 10 out of 10 recommend a Friendsgiving if you've never had one. Charcuterie board is complete and it is wrapped up. There we go. Let's see. It's a lot of saran wrap on there, but I got it. It's not going nowhere. It's not shifting. It's secure and it's in place. Praise God. So now I am going to get ready and yep, I'll be on my way to my Friendsgiving, T-minus 30 minutes. This is the only clip that I have of our Friendsgiving. So clearly you can see we had an amazing time. Shout out to Shanquelle. Overall, it was a huge success and I definitely look forward to next year. Until next time, y'all stay encouraged.